time for some foot moves. Here we go. First, let's take some between your legs. You can do some pretty cool stuff when you actually move with the nunchucks. A standard move is that you just hit your thigh and then goes underneath or between your legs and then wrist roll. Now you can also move with the nunchuck when you do so. So it looks like this. You do 180. So you bounce, then change around. Catch it on the outside. So, again, bounce in between, then you can bounce on the other leg, here. And then just go behind your back or something if you want to continue moving around. With something like this. Bounce, in between, bounce, wrist roll, behind your back, wrist roll, behind your neck, wrist roll, back. Okay, one more time, try to stay in screen a bit more. Bounce, put your foot forward, in between, bounce, behind your back, take a step, see here, take a step, wrist roll, take a step, just as you swing, take a step, there, and wrist roll, okay, and that's the first combination. Looks excellent. You can also patch these things together so you can continue a while. You can do that already here. Bounce, bounce. You can continue here. I don't have the room to do that in a linear way, because you should continue straight forward when you do this. Anyhow, next one is from this position, or just swing your nunchuck upwards, downwards, doesn't matter. Let's start with the shoulder one. And then lock with the shin bone, here. And then go under and just throw it up in the air. So, from the shoulder, bounce, up in the air, catch. Okay? Now you can do this with some motion also. And then you just turn around. So you follow the nunchuck. You see, you swing the nunchuck that way. So also spin with the nunchuck. And lock, up, catch. Yeah, I can show you again. Doesn't matter if you have the leg behind, then just raise it sideways. If you have it in front, you need to kind of move it a bit more. But that can look better also. Depends on the situation. So, catch. You should also add some more spin when you can, but come on, I'm inside. So you have to deal with that. Okay. Next one. You can bounce it on your thigh again, but kind of kick it and then change the hand. Keep the leg that you knee with behind the other one. So take a step forward and kick it, snap it. And you remember this one? This is the switch we actually do, but on a different plane. So bounce, change. Bounce, change. And you can do this in the air by actually jumping up, doing it. I can't do it here because I'm afraid something will break, but hey, you can have some flavor. Now, another one. You can do this variation, but instead of doing it upwards, you can do it front, so it moves in this plane instead of that plane. So knee forward kind of Thai boxing variation. And then you can let go of the nunchuck, so you actually hit it and give it a twirl, catch it again. Looks pretty cool. And you can also add, before this, you can add a heel hit. You see? You hit it with the heel, kind of here, nunchuck, and then you knee it and throw it. So it looks like this. Heel, knee, and catch. Okay? Looks pretty neat. Make sure you just slide it in a bit so you get some forward motion. Because all these moves are kind of moving with the body. So you don't want to just knee it. You can do it when you learn the move, but it looks neater if you slide with it and then you throw the nunchuck forward. So you can then go into some transition with some twirls, like the first one I showed you. Okay. Now, if you want to add some